At long last, Luke Orstad asked a long time ago if he could be interviewed. We have Luke Orstad for interview now. And Colton Taylor is here as well. Cedar Ridge wins its first game under its new head coach, Mike Jones, here tonight. And I got to ask, it's been a short turnaround since Coach Jones joined the program. So, Colton, I'll ask you, what's it been like under a new head coach?
It's definitely been different, playing for the same coach for 3 years, and then right before your senior year, a big season, you get a new coach. But, he's definitely been great for us. He's put his interest before. He put the team first and everything like that. He's been a great for us, and he's really bringing the energy every day, and that's really what we need. So.
Yeah. Luke, this was your first varsity home game. Were you nervous?
I'm going to be honest, I was a little nervous. But, Coach Jones is on me about not being nervous and making sure I get the best shot for me and for my teammates. So it's just him pushing us, it really helps calm the nerves and just makes it a lot easier to function under pressure and not get to it.
Yeah, and I know that having a good crowd, which you had here tonight, also helps. It got up to a 13-point lead. Late in the third quarter, it got to a 3-point game, and that's about the time where Harrison Perel knocked down a three-pointer. I thought that was probably the biggest basket of the game. Harrison was another player making his varsity debut here tonight. What did you think about his game?
I've been playing with Harrison for a while. I play with him summer ball all the time. He's always been a good player for us, and tonight he really stepped up, made a big shot for us. But, we can really rely on shooting the ball. We got a lot of shooters. We got a lot of threats from the outside, so that's been a good way for us to score and keep ourselves ahead of the game.
Yeah. Last year you got blown out. Now, you weren't part of the varsity at that point, but you got beat at Northern Durham. You came away from Northern with a pretty gallant effort. It was a 6-point game. Was the team encouraged by that game despite the loss?
I definitely think they were. Competing with such a good team, it really pushes you to be a lot better because you're playing a lot of other teams that aren't even close to that caliber of a team.
Right.
So when you're getting pushed and you're able to run with one of the best teams in the conference or teams you play, it's just such a big push, and it really helps.
You're among the elder statesmen, for lack of a better term, Colton. Since you're winding down now, is there a greater sense of urgency to succeed?
For sure. It's always been going crazy down here.
Who was it? Oh, no, Joey.
It's always been.
I was helping John eat with utensils today. He's coming along very nicely. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's always been super urgent for us to have a big season here. As you can see somewhere up here, the last season we really had was 2010. So. It's always been a big deal for me to get a lot of wins here and have a successful season, especially this season being my last season and hoping to go to the next level. It's really important for me. And I really do think we have the talent this year, so I hope we can do big things.
You pay attention to that banner up there, don't you?
Oh, hell
yeah. Yeah, so when you see 2010, I saw that team actually playing Greenville during the regionals. You kind of want to put your own print up there, don't you?
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. Well, Colton knows what that's like because he was at courtside for every volleyball game that Cedar Ridge played in and was pretty darn hilarious with some of the things that he and his cohorts said. Were you part of that group also, Luke? Or
yeah.
You were? Oh, boy, you guys were. Just original material. I loved it. That was one thing. Huh?
Number one fan.
Absolutely. You two are the number. You'll have to share the top spot because something like that. Well, Colton Taylor, Luke Orstad, helping Cedar Ridge win its home opener tonight over DSA. Congratulations. We'll talk to you. Have a great Thanksgiving, guys.